the problems that you have if you are Meghan Markle is working out exactly what your marketplace is, you know? When you think about it, at the start of that mega deal with Netflix, you know, she proudly announced this story thing about Pearl. We told you about it, and it's kind of not a bad idea, but not necessarily a great idea to kickstart your launch pad for your production company. I mean, it seemed very sort of tick-boxy wokey, didn't it? About a girl travelling through time, meeting inspirational women. Please, give me the Flintstones any day. How about Top Cat? You just want to be entertained. Even children don't want to be lectured to. And very quickly, Netflix woke up to that idea that Meghan's idea of Pearl was in fact rubbish. And so, very wisely, with new people at the top of the tree, they decided to pull the plug. Of course, Meghan wasn't embarrassed, you know, even though she put out a publicity sheet basically detailing how marvellous this was going to be and how everybody would want to tune in. No, it wasn't her fault, it was them. They were useless, and her idea still remained a good idea, even though it had attached to it Sir Elton John and, of course, his partner David Furnish. But recently, on the carpet of the variety thing that she attended, head to toe in beige and looking a little bit like a creosote hat, well, the bottom line is Meghan said that she had a plethora of things on the slate that she couldn't wait to share with us. Of course, the world waited with bated breath to wonder, what could it possibly be? What would we all tuning in for from Meghan? I mean, after all, you know, she's got such a great track record of making wonderful television. She still harps on, of course, about her 7-season stint as a 6th player rated on the TV drama Suits. What we can tell you, as ever, first and exclusive, is one of the ideas that's set to roll out from the Archwell production company is this, all about wellness, well-being, keeping fit, you know, all about mental health, all of that sort of stuff. Sounds riveting, right? Now, what, as I often say, is this is daytime TV fodder. And unless, of course, she's going to be presenting it herself, who's really going to tune in on that? Why would you want to watch something else about rich people telling you how you should eat, say, guacamole first thing in the morning in order to have an enriched life? Or drizzle yourself with, you know, walnut oil every night before going to bed to remain youthful. It's really out of touch with the cost of living crisis world. Now, as I say, there's apparently 7 ideas on the slate. Fascinating to think that they think that this is the sort of thing we want to watch. As we saw with the Spotify podcast, you know, Meghan's choices of guests weren't necessarily the wrong people. They were just a mixed bag of non-entities, apart from Mariah and Serena. Even Paris Hilton was decades out of interest, but she ploughed ahead with it. So would this make you tune in, listening or advice or whatever, being told what about how to live a more fortuitous life, the healthy way, perhaps the Meghan Markle way? Now, if they were worried about the ongoing company of Archwell Productions and they rejected Pearl, how fast will this wellness program, loose title right now, well, how well will that do once it gets to production stage? As ever, it is a developing story. When I know more, you'll know more. It was Sean, the very heart of London.